Right. Now, when we come to the next term, that is analytics. Analytics is very simple, analyzing that unstructured or raw structure, this raw data based on the requirement of this, business, and converting that into a form wherein that is easily readable and understandable. Right. That process is called data analytics. Now, obviously, we are going to use certain tools, technologies, statistical tools, and everything. That makes the entire job, complete. So around that, this data analytics is something which is defined as. Okay. Now the next question comes that why data analytics as a career choice, right? And I think on my screen, since I shared the screen, I mean, you can see, a lot of data, is there. I mean, the trends are there that this particular domain is growing in billions, basically, right, in coming years, and the growth, if you see, that is upward only, right? The trends are very much positive. That if this is one thing, if you are going to choose as a career choice, yes, this is what you're going to take a right decision. But apart from this, I think one clear understanding that anyone and everyone should have that. Uh, what all value does this job role of data analyst possess when you work for a company wherever you're working. So let's understand this data and analyst job role is something which is very much integral part of any and every company, because every company, right, I mean, keeps a vision that we want to go 5x 10x in coming 5 10 years down the line. But major problem for them that they face, they want someone who can help them understand that if they are on track, how they can better that their growth pace, and if they are lacking, what exactly is the challenge, right? Where exactly they are lacking? If XYZ they have identified, then what all are the actual reasons which are causing this problem? That root cause analysis is one thing, right? And another thing which defines the job role of data analyst is someone who can ask the relevant questions around, I mean, after identifying the problem and using the data to draw the solution around that particular problem with the help of that data. That is the entire job role of data analyst. Right. And thus this becomes a very much integral part of the company, because this is someone who, this is the job role which helps the company to identify the actual problem and then derive the solution. And accordingly, their growth pace, I mean, they will be, I mean, the company can be on track actually in terms of growth path. Okay. So this is the reason I think, you should go for data analytics, right? I think we have discussed what is data analytics. Now we have understood why data analytics as a career choice. Okay. Apart from that, since you guys must be in the first year, second year, third year, maybe final year of BTech, I mean, we must be very much curious or maybe inquisitive to understand why, what exactly will be the career path if I'm getting into this program, if I'm going to step into this program. So entry level job roles, right? If you see junior data analyst, or these straight profile of data analyst, not every company keeps a profile of junior data analyst, right? There are companies which hire directly as data analyst, but these are the two profiles which people find, or maybe you'll find once you are stepping into this domain. So this is how you'll enter, right? Once you gain some experience of at least a year or so, then you'll come to the mid level of profile, wherein you'll grow as a senior data analyst, right? Or maybe like data analysis manager, or maybe lead data analyst, wherein you will be responsible to lead a team of data analysts who are working under you, who are working on different data sets, right? And somehow your role would be to manage the team and and find out the correlation relation between multiple data sets that they are working on. Okay. And once you reach up to this level, there are two ways, two growth paths. Obviously, you can go to the management role. I mean, someone who is working at manager level or senior manager role, right? Now they do not want to become data scientist something, but yes, ideal job role, because when you become manager or senior manager, your job role is lying around data analysis only, right? When you handle bigger portfolio, managing a team of 100 200 or 300 people, I mean, data will be a big part, right, that you'll have to work on. So the management role will be having different job roles that you see: senior manager data analytics, right? This director of data analytics, or the different side will be of advanced technical roles, right, like data scientist, right, business intelligence, the BI analyst, or the data analytics consultant. So, guys, I mean, one thing which is very much prominent, which you see here, that is data scientist. So, this is one next target that people keep when they enter into this domain of data analytics. Because once you get into data analytics, there you get one opportunity that will require you to have the knowledge of machine learning, deep learning, NLP, and everything. But these are requirements at the later stage of your career when you get the profile of data scientist. But yes, if you see that these profiles are, I think, one of the top highest paying jobs in the world globally, if you search. Okay. And then this is how the growth paths look like. Next thing, let's understand, since we're discussing about data analytics, about this certification program being offered by IICT IIT Guwahati. As I talked about the key highlight that this is the very first and only program which is which is available in the industry, and that too is being offered by IICT IIT Guwahati. Now, I think if I talk about IIT Guwahati out of 23 IITs, this stands tall at seventh rank, right? And that too, this is coming. This is the first generation IIT. Okay. Hello. So this is how you're going to learn, and then so the key outcomes, if you have to understand the key journey, once you enter in this program, you will get the admission letter, right? And that too will be coming from EICT IT Guwahati. That obviously gives you a feeler and confidence that yes, you're learning, the curriculum and everything from EICT IT Guwahati. And accordingly, you're going to get the ID card also plus the T-shirt. These things, I mean, obviously, are the part of credential. Plus, this is something which is going to boost your confidence when you wear this T-shirt, right? And that gives you the confidence basically, right? And around that, once you got these things, the orientation ceremony, right, where you get introduced to the founders of Coding Ninjas plus the professors of IIT Guwahati, you'll be invited to the campus of IIT Guwahati. Obviously, it's your choice. You want to visit the campus, or in case you find yourself unable, or maybe due to any reason, you can avoid that and you can join that offline from your. You can join through from your place also. You can avoid visiting Okay, so this is something will be the initial offering that you're going to get when you become the part of this program. Okay, and now let's understand the skills, right? Because I think when we are going to talk, when we are talking about this esteemed institution, we are expecting the quality learning, right? So as we have discussed about the skills that a data analyst should have, we need to understand what all tools are making these jobs easy, right? So at the initial stage of this data analyst job role, first thing that you'll find that the data that you're analyzing, primary tool you'll find that you'll have to work on, that is Excel, right? So Excel, I think all of us who are part of this session are aware. This is one tool which is used for data analysis. But as we know that by the time the company grows, right, the data size is going to increase, and there you'll find the challenge that the Excel is not a sufficient tool which will help you to perform the entire activity, and then the data load is increasing and you face the challenge. There you need a different tool which can make your job easy, wherein with the help of that you can break the data into pieces and everything, and for that we have the advanced tool that we call SQL, structured query language, wherein whatever customized requirements we have, you can write the this queries around that, and you'll have the filter data around that. Okay, and similarly we have got another tool which is Python programming. And when we are going to learn Python, there will be three libraries: NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. Okay. Now I think I should talk a bit about this SQL and Python, since people are may get confused that there is one term called language coming in the name. So though Python is a programming language, but as we know that this is the easiest programming language, and whatever you're going to learn in this program, right? I mean, whatever you're going to expect as a learning in this program, our experts are going to train you on that from scratch, from very beginning, as if we are going to teach any kid of fifth or seventh standard. From that basic we start, and obviously we raise the bar of difficulty well, and post that you'll have the complete support and everything around that. Okay. So around the analytics part. Now, as I told you that analyzing the unstructured and raw data, then converting that into a form wherein that is easily readable and understandable. I mean, data visualization part. So for data visualization, we are going to learn very much effective and very much demanded tool in the industry that we call Power BI. Okay, so this is something which will help you to create the dashboard, generate the reports, presenting the data visually, all that you're going to learn in this program. Now, very much, I think nowadays very much common technology that is AI, right? And I think the answer is why not AI? Correct? Because if you see, AI is something which is making a job easy, right? I mean, if you have to write an email, usually you take 15, 20 minutes or maybe hours, right? Do you simply give a small prompt to ChatGPT that makes your job easy, right? And that increases your productivity also. Similarly, let's say you're working on Excel, or maybe you're working on SQL, you're writing some codes, and your codes, you're finding some error. You have to debug that code. So with the help of generative AI, you can do that. Similarly, with the help of generative AI, you can make your job very much quick and easy using other tools also like SQL, Power BI, and Python also. So this is one thing which is going to make you more productive. Okay, and whatever tools we are learning, right, you will have You learn one formula, let's say, or one code you writing you have learned. Around that, you'll have the syntax, I mean, the assignments, so that you can practice how exactly this formula or this code works. And once you have learned that, you have the different case studies. And these case studies that you're going to learn in this program are coming from, we have picked up the case studies from different domain, right? So that you can understand, how, how exactly what exactly should be your approach, right? Because what our understanding is that data analytics is about tools, but not entirely about tools, right? It is maybe 55, 45 to 50% about tools, but it is more about your business acumen, right? Your expertise towards understanding the problem and then trying to derive the solution. As I told you, that it's about asking the relevant question and then drawing the solution around that. So with that, with the help of case studies, you can groom your problem solving skill set, right? So this is something which we are focusing on, okay? And then around that, this generative AI part which I have discussed, this is something which is going to make your job easy, okay? And I think this is the name you can see on the website, name of case study that we have mentioned, National Air Quality, IT Department, Power BI dashboard, COVID-19, real store, retail store, Pro Kabaddi League. So guys, just to highlight, these case studies, let's say are working. So idea would not be to get the actual solution that previous people who have worked on that, matching that same answer. No, when you're working on the case study, the expectation is to help you understand what exactly should be your approach ideally to work on a data set, right? So and how exactly you identify the actual problem and what should be your approach to plot the solution around that, all that. So this is how the case studies you're going to work on, okay? Plus now let's understand this. Since we have understood the curriculum part, right, we have understood the value of adding one certification from that esteemed body of EICT IIT Guwahati. Obviously the skill part gap is being bridged, right? Plus the weightage of IT is coming, but let's understand what all structure we follow, right? How exactly we are going to learn in this program. So there'll be live classes by industry expert. When I say industry expert, I mean the people who are working with the top MNCs in India, right? And obviously they are collaborated with coding ninjas also. Okay, so they are going to train you. Their average experience, if you see, that is around 12 to 15 years of work experience. Once they train you around the business, actual scenarios, actual experiences that they have gained. Okay, and this is something which makes you a very much industry ready and skill ready candidate, right? Otherwise, if you see knowledge of Excel, someone working at cyber cafe has better knowledge of Excel, right? But what he lacks is the business acumen, thus he's learning less, right? So if you're going to learn out of the experience from someone who's working with XYZ, top company, you would gain that part of experience also somehow, that will be reflecting in your learning also. Plus, there'll be 1,000 plus, teaching assistants available there to help you resolve all your doubts on a daily basis. Okay. Plus, there'll be a dedicated relationship manager, right? So throughout the journey, there would be a team of a dedicated relationship manager who will keep giving you a nudge and keep boosting your confidence that yes, and encouraging you that hey, you should attend your class and should work on your assignment, all that. Because paying the fee doesn't mean that you're going to get the certificate, and it doesn't clearly define that you're going to be very much skill ready, because same thing probably we have done in our graduation, right? But we are seeing the result. So similarly, just to avoid that problem and to solve this problem basically, this facility is there, that dedicated relationship manager with team will be there who are going to help you. Plus, there'll be guest lecture by IIT faculties. Let me just clarify this. There is no fixed count or fixed date on which day or maybe how many guest lectures you're going to expect from the professors of IT Guwahati. But yes, this is something you can expect, and this is something which is going to give you a kind of learning. The kind of experience around the learning at IIT. Okay, that is there. Now, the structure of learning. So the batch we are starting is going to start from 24th of December. There will be 3 classes a week. This Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, timing will be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. All 3 days. This is how the classes are going to be. Okay, and the additional support, the live one-on-one doubt support. I think I have mentioned here 1,000 plus teaching assistant. So every day morning 10 a.m. till midnight 12, you have one-on-one live doubt support available, and the doubt support is available through chat, audio, and screen share. Let's understand this, very this crucial and important topic well. So let's say I'm learning Python, I'm learning something around data structure. Okay, I'm writing some syntax. What I can do, I can type my answer in the chat box on that window of this particular topic, someone as from our TA team is going to respond that in few, very quickly in few minutes basically. But maybe that approach, the way they are explaining me, maybe that is not sufficient for me. I can do one thing. I can click on the mic button. I can interact. Maybe that is also something I'm not finding sufficient. What I can do, I can share my screen. Basically, on the window, you'll get the pair code option. What you can do, you can share your screen with the mentor. They will have the access to your screen. They can help you with the solution, and they can simultaneously explain the logic behind that. And I think this is the best level of help and support that one can expect. So we are going to extend that support also to make you very much skill ready and to boost your confidence around the learning. And again, just to highlight these quick support. So there's a team of teaching assistant who are going to resolve all your doubts every day from morning 10 a.m. till midnight 12. Okay. Quick and effective queries and resolution, as I said. This chat, audio, and screen share mode is there. Okay. And the support will be available one-on-one. This won't be one to many or something. Only you and the teaching assistant will be there. The mode I think I have already explained. Okay. Then now again, one thing that we have got here, that orientation part, as I said, that you'll be invited for, right? I mean, at the campus, you can visit that. If in case you find some situation, you can avoid that. Plus, apart from that, there will be 2 days of hackathon. Okay, this hackathon gets conducted at the campus of IIT Guwahati. You will be invited to, at the campus. Again, this option is there to attend it online also. But in this 2 days hackathon, what you will see that students who are part of this program, who are coming from different background, different streams of studies, once you connect with them and you work on different problem statement like accident hotspot detector, this will be a, there'll be a data set around that. You'll have to work on that and do that complete analysis around that. Similarly, sentiment analysis of reviews, right? Skill gap analyzer, such things. Once you work on, you get to learn that actual skill set, right? How exactly the problems are working, and how exactly what all approach you should keep when you're resolving that particular problem and deriving the solution around that. So these things you're going to work on. And obviously when you get to meet different sharp brains working at different companies, and probably studying at different colleges, you get to learn a lot. Okay, so this 2 days hackathon is something that is going to boost your skill level also. Okay. And yes, one more thing, this post completion of this program, right, this certification program, you are going to get the alumni status, and that too from E&ICT IIT Guwahati. Okay. So as I said, the graduation that you have done, obviously this is something which is going to make you eligible, right? But with the addition of this certificate, somehow you'll find that this profile will be something which is going to add more weightage, and somehow you'll see that this is something which is going to help your profile stand out in the crowd when you're open for opportunities in your career. Once you finish your graduation after that. Okay, and the graduation ceremony, which generally you guys call convocation. For this, you'll be again invited to the campus only. There, your certificate will be awarded basically, and you can be part of that. Okay. And yeah, so and the final certification will come from this E&ICT IIT Guwahati only. And I think one thing which you guys might have been curious about, how this certificate looks like. So I think here, this is the glimpse of the certificate. So this is how the certificate looks like. Here you will have the signatory, signature of this all the senior people, and the reference number also will be there of your certificate, which you can use to verify your certificate for the lifetime. Whenever you want, you can verify your certificate using this reference number on the website of E&ICT IIT Guwahati. Okay, and again, one thing that needs to be highlighted, that to be eligible for the certificate, right, you need to have maintain at least 70% of your attendance, right, to get the complete certificate. Okay, and here I think we have shared the profiles of our this faculties who are going to train you. So these professionals are again highly qualified, and they are highly experience rich, and they are working with the tech companies. And since you see, they are coming from different background, and this is the bank of learning basically, out of which you're going to learn things. Because if these people are coming from different background or different domain, that's how you learn, right? How exactly the data analytics works, in different for different domain. So you learn out of their experience also. Now, this is, I think, the most unique part of this program, this 10x Club. Okay, so basically here It's a club, okay, wherein we conduct the activities, and here the opportunity you'll find that you will get to interact with the students, okay, who are studying at different IDs and different institutions, right? Not the part of this program. I mean, not the part of just EICT IT Guwahati only, right? But different other clubs also. So you will have the expert talks also, right? Open source project will be there. This focus workshop will also be there, right? There'll be hackathons, contest, industry talks, and I think we guys can estimate the value of this kind of learning. Once we learn and once we are going to grasp these things, somehow we'll see post completion of this program, we'll have a different personality in terms of learning and the attitude, okay, and that will something that is something which is going to help us, okay. And again, certain more names of our mentors, you see, help you all. And again, guys, just to highlight, right? Neither coding ninjas nor EICT IT Guwahati, right? I mean, none of us, right, are responsible for any placements or or any jobs around this completion of this program. But yes, what we do, understand. Let's say someone is into final year, maybe like to make you skill ready. I mean, once you're skill ready, to help you build your profile and everything, we do extend some additional service. If you want to avail this, you can go for this. So the career service is the term that we use for this. So our team will get in touch with you. What first thing that they will help you to do is, they'll help you to prepare your profile, right? Your resume and similar thing on your LinkedIn. Okay. So when we talk about resume and LinkedIn, probably we lack around selecting the right sort of keywords, right sort of jargon, how we should portray our experience, how exactly we should portray our projects or maybe case study that we have worked on. These things they are going to help you. Okay. Once you have done that, then you will get 10 one-on-one mentorship session, right? That too with the people who are working with the top tech companies, right? So 10 sessions you will get again for the when the industry expert session. Let's say you're working on some case studies and project, and you want to connect with someone who's working probably in the same domain that to XYZ company. So that expertise you can avail, right? I mean, one-on-one, and you can take the leverage of that learning. Plus, let's say you want to prepare. I mean, maybe you want to understand how exactly the interviews, go in the actual process. Okay, so you can go for 10 one-on-one mock interview practice also. So in this journey, what you can say, you'll find people who are working with XYZ company, they are going to maintain the same difficulty level. They are going to ask question, and they might give you the problem statement also. You'll have to answer, and thus they give the feedback that if this would have been actual, process of interview, probably the chances could have been positive or negative. Then they give the feedback, and obviously, as wise people, what we can do, we can work on these problem and we can try to bridge these gaps. Once you have done that, last thing, that you get the access to the job board, wherein again, no mention of count of job or what kind of job, it's whatever jobs are there, whatever you find, you can apply for that. Okay. So this is add-on service. If anyone of you wants to avail that, they can avail it. And I think you know here we have certain kind of profiles, right, who should join and who should not join this program, right? So I mean, very evident thing, if you are looking forward to get into analytics, right, and you are someone who avoids challenge, I don't think this program is for you. Okay. And I mean, if you're someone who is very much relying on your degree, that yes, I'm going to complete my degree and I'm going to get the job or something like that, then this is not for you. Okay. And if you're someone like who is coming with a baggage that yes, I already have the knowledge of this level, all that, right, then I think this program is again not for you. Okay. And one more thing, that if you think that it is very much difficult for you to spend at least 5 to 6 hours of time a week in your learning, again, this is again a challenge. You should not be part of this program. Okay. So these are the challenge. But yes, if the answer to these questions are negative, right? I mean, if you can avoid the challenges, right, and you want to take a challenge basically, and you want to work on these things, then this is the right program for you. Okay, which can help you, learn the right set of skill set. Okay. And again, I think since we discussed in brief about EICT IIT Guwahati, okay, so just to help you all understand, right? I mean, what value we are going to bring up, after completion of the certification. So yes, you're going to get a certificate from esteemed body EICT IIT Guwahati, okay, and the curriculum has been co-designed and vetted by the professors of EICT IIT Guwahati. So yes, we are meeting the standard the learning at IIT, right? What exactly industry demands, right? The level of industry readiness, right? So this is something we are working on and we have worked on, and thus this program has been designed, okay, as a solution to these problems. And here, one quick message from the associate professor of IIT Guwahati. So again, it's a congratulating message, right? I mean, to the students who are again studying in their graduation, irrespective of discipline and the graduation background. So that you're going to learn the right set of skill set around that. This message is now. I think the final thing that we need to understand is the fee part, right? Since we have already understood the learning structure, learning content, all that. So, guys, the program fee is 75,000 rupees for this entire program, including certificate and everything. Okay. But yes, since we all have invested this much of time, sticking to this session, there is one benefit which I'm going to unlock. Okay, so stay tuned. Uh, so yes, for the students who are part of this session right so far, for them there is one scholarship of 15,000 rupees flat, and the final fee comes to 60,000, right? And this fee also is not required, to pay at a one go. Okay, and this is payable in EMIs. Okay, so very easy option. This initial payment will be of 2,500 rupees that you need to pay to reserve your seat basically, and remaining amount can be converted into EMIs. And for EMIs, we have got the option of no cost EMI, which is for 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. Okay, and standard EMI for 18, 24, 30, or 36 months, right? So you can go with zero interest EMI and the interest based EMI also. So this is one option, and there are modes that you can use to complete this step. Okay, so guys, whoever have invested this much of time in this session and are willing to learn the right sort of skill set, and that too coming from this esteemed body of EICT IT Guwahati, I would suggest you all, since we can take only and only 15 enrollments with this scholarship, do drop your number in the Q&A and chat box. Okay, and rest assured that your details are very much secured with us, right? None of different people, right, can see that, right? It is only and only visible to code ninjas only, so it is all secure. And you can share your number, name, and the team is going to help you all. And you can talk to them, and they are going to guide you with the admissions process. So if you want to avail the scholarship, do drop your number and name in the chat box. Now I'll open the forum for Q&A. Okay, but before that, again, if you all are whoever are looking forward to avail this scholarship and be part of this esteemed the certification program, do share your number in this chat box. Just give me a minute. Okay, let me see.
Ravi, Sahil,